Hello everyone. Now we're going to talk to Taurus, and y'all bear with me because I'm in this, straightforward mood today. And when I say straightforward, I mean straightforward. So in my newcomers, what it is what it is. And I want to show y'all love up in these streets. Love yourself. Think positive. Don't think like a sucker. We ain't no suckers up in these streets. We made to live and learn our lessons and move the F on. And that's what we're going to do. Now Taurus, what's going on with you? Now I'm talking about you, Taurus, what's going down. Allegedly. Now somebody could be 20 years old. They got a family and a tribe. Somebody's in a family, and somebody has a love life. They're all in your love life. Like they're always like, so what's so and so doing this with his love, man? He out. There's always gossiping and shit. And then you a knighthood. You in your knighthood. You got to be always on the defense because they're always in your business. I tell you, there's so much family in your business you can't even go to the restroom by yourself. And then you got to learn sexual. You all in your sexual art. 33. You worry about the boo poo. You all in that poo poo. That's what's on your mind and making them poo poo. And that's what's victim conscious. 12. You feel like you're a victim because you was all in that sexual energy, allegedly. You feel like you feel like you're being persecuted and you feel like a victim because of your sexuality. And you did this back in Egypt in the past. You was like this, and you did this when you was on a farm. They said you should have learned your lesson. You can't always be. Now, whoever this is, allegedly, somebody be acting like they give it to all the people. They were doing that in a past life, and you're still doing it. You act like you don't know how to save your sexual energy for yourself. You just going around taking energy, and your family got something to say about it because you give it to everybody. That ain't the way it's supposed to be. Get confused out of you getting confused in your how you feel about sex. Come on now, get real with yourself. Don't give it to everybody. That's how you get what you get. You went all crazy because you did it in a past life. You promised twice time you wouldn't do it, but you did it again. Shame. Now what's the problem? See, look, you have a soulmate, 14 in the past. You thinking about a soulmate, but soulmate don't want no hoe. Allegedly, they don't mean to be offensive, but soulmate don't want no hoe. Somebody, this person's self-loving themselves. Somebody 24 or older, they love themselves. They're learning to self-love themselves. Nobody wants everybody to give it to everybody. If I need somebody that don't know their sexuality, then get away. We don't need that. Man, you got to decide who you want. Everybody's got the same parts. I don't care if it ain't that beautiful, but if somebody loves you from the inside, that's what you're supposed to choose. You ain't supposed to choose no hoe that don't even give just because she got a good body but ain't got a good mind. Go with that. She just using you. Called gold digger. And you got to understand what a gold digger do, baby. Now, in the distant past, you got here your spirituality, and you used to worry about your spirituality and your religion or how you believe. Say what you mean on the 18 or older. Somebody used to say what they mean in their religion and they went for it. Now they going for all these hoes because they can't make up their mind, and they did it in past life. They did the same thing. That's why somebody don't want to forgive you, because you keep doing the same thing. You go for what the body's is and not the mind. The mind and the body is what's fooling you. The body is all you looking for. Then you gonna get played, buddy. You gonna keep getting played, and you gonna keep getting them sex. Them. I don't want to say sexual diseases and all that, because you don't want to decide to change yourself. And that's what I'm hearing. You got to change who you are. You can't give it to everybody. That's not what it was made for. You supposed to learn what a knighthood was and stand up for the one you love, but you stand up for the other ones because they look prettier. They got Betty Botters and they Betty Bops. Go with that. That's what your problem is. You look at what the body is and not the mind. Now, recently, what happened in the past? This is alleged. Somebody out there. If it ain't your story, it ain't your story. Somebody's at home in the recent past. Somebody could have been 35 in their home, and they had temptation on 19th. They was tempted by the booty, and that's what it said. And look, self-sabotage yourself on the second. Now you feel self-sabotage because you got tempted by ASS. I ain't gonna let nothing like that disrupt my mind, because that's what keep us trapped. When all we think about is booty, that's what you came to this planet for? To make a complete fool out of yourself. That's what you done, and you went for it. Now in the distant past, you supposed to be healing. That's how you supposed to. You supposed to heal from this dumb shit. But see, you sitting over here, you gotta heal from it. You want, then you want somebody, this big mama here, that somebody's a grandma. Somebody here, the sixth basket, they want to offer a gift to this person, want to come and offer this something around the moon. Okay, that's what's happening in the distant future. Somebody's mother a basket, kind, loving, and open armed. But the thing is, you want a 5 of coins, you want to marry this person, you're all in for that, but you go pay for magic. Mr. Bishop, go sit down somewhere before you get slapped at the altar. You gonna get slapped at the altar. That's just simply what you gonna get. You gonna get used because your magic ain't gonna work on this person. I'm telling you. And then you want a three of knives. This person, is you lost your mind? Somebody wants and then you want to divorce this person, put this person under depression and misery being with you. You think this person don't know? This person talks to spirits, baby. Spirits are right around this, will kick your ass. I don't even know why you playing. See, that's what you did this life, and you got a 5 of sticks, a mean little stinky. Whoever this is, they smell like they need to wash their ass. Somebody always want to be in robbery and obstacles, always mad. Go sit your ass down somewhere and grow up. And then look at this, the nine of swords. Somebody here just want nightmare, agony, and grief and depression. That's what you're going through in the future because you want ass, and that's your problem. All you thinking about is ass and not your brain. So I tell people, start looking at what's inside a person. Why are you looking at somebody's body? That's what gets you trapped. All you want is that, and then you're confused in your sexuality because some of y'all like the same sex and you hide it. Who cares? It is your choice. It's who you love. But the thing is, what are you doing wrong? And you should be stacking up. Somebody allegedly name could be Jason that's involved with this because they know they took a trust fund. Somebody know they took something, so they all involved with taking shit from somebody. You know, they need to go sit down somewhere. Really, you just need to go sit down somewhere. Somebody named Frankie was involved too. And somebody here, something about Robert Jr. in the past. Somebody named Robert Jr. They could be anybody. Somebody in Delaware. Somebody lived in Delaware in the past. They says, I am changing how I do for the better. That's good. You need to change yourself. Because if you don't, somebody need to watch out. You might get pink eye, allegedly. So watch out. I'm not a doctor, but watch out. You need to change your life. Do it. Somebody, see, I wasn't making it up. Something smells bad down there. The person that you messing with. And I don't even know why a man want a dirty woman. Why would you want a dirty woman to live, that stinks, and give you an STD all the time when you sleep with them? That means you ain't got no, you ain't thinking, because, you're involved in drug dealing problems too, allegedly. There's some drug dealing going on here, allegedly. So yeah, that'll mess with your mind. It says, Most High said, I told you to stop the magic spells. So now you got justice and judgment on y'all ass. Because you wouldn't stop the spells either. You just went crazy. And then you want to make excuses like you love somebody and you think you're going to dominate the person. Please, buddy, please get out of your ass. Because this person here, I'm telling you, they say you ain't abusing me. You ain't, illusions. It reveals secret love weaknesses. That's what you're showing, your weaknesses. Because this person ain't tolerating none of your ass. Whoever this is, allegedly, you ain't tolerating this kind to be treated like this. It says, you're probably seeing the number 10. It says, life is really simple, but we inside are making it completed. Something is completed because you don't want to change. It's your choice. Somebody named Sarah in the past, allegedly. Somebody named Sarah, the police dog was put on that A and chased you down the street and showed you what was up. Somebody got chased with the police dog. Somebody said, I want a new beginning after they got chased with that police dog. See, I paid for magic on you. See, playing in that magic, that's what gets people in trouble. They always playing in that magic. It says, now you worried about a tornado coming to your house. And somebody named Janet is involved too. Somebody named Janet in the past, allegedly. Y'all need to sit down with this magic, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And see, somebody said, I'd like to talk to you about something. And no, they should have been talking a long time ago. Somebody named Lisa, allegedly in the past. They says, need to let go. And angels, they don't want to let go. They don't want to let go. Somebody from Nebraska, they still want some ass whooping. That's all. This person from Nebraska, they wish somebody to be gone. So that's what you get. This person could be 94 or they could be 87. Just went crazy. Somebody see karma's coming. 88. What they say? 888. Now you getting karma. And now it's going to be remarkable change one way or another because the spirits is, and there's a gift and you getting karma. They're taking your gifts and giving you karma. Like, share, and subscribe.